All right. So all set to begin. Please begin.
Wonderful. So, good evening, everyone. I'm Anuradha Kavuri. I'm a psychologist. I'm an internationally certified career counselor and Government of India approved certified parenting coach. So, I really welcome you all with warm hearts. And then today we will be discussing something about how do we, manage stress in this stressful situation. I'm just give me a minute so that I could share my work screen with you all. Just taking a bit of seconds. I just request you all to stay online. Are you all able to see the screen? If someone can unmute and then just let me know.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, we are able to.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. So today we are discussing about parenting, right? So can you just tell me what are your expectations from this workshop? If you can just put it on chat, that would be great. So what are your expectations? Okay. So 1 + 7, yeah, how to keep children busy, okay. Bring in some discipline, wonderful. Mr. Shankarlal. Priyanka, to be better as a parent, wonderful. And Anjali, how to deal with their tantrums. Learners Conclave, how to calm our super excited children. Handling kids in this modern era, gaining cooperation. Dharm, how to keep them growing. Galaxy Note 9, how to keep them happy. Tarun Shah, update our parenting. Okay, so we do 1851. How to make them involved. My kid is 2 years, to every instance banging his head. Conflict between both parents. And Sana Jamal, to understand child psychology and guide children with better individuals. Thank you so much everyone for this wonderful input that you have given. So before starting, can you tell me what are the challenges that you're facing right now? So what are the challenges that you're facing right now? I think Tian Raj, you're sending private message to me. I think you'll have to post it on group so that everyone can see your query. A very good evening. So what are the challenges right now? Too much of time with children? Okay. So my children are very stubborn. Teenage children, conflict about parenting ideas between parents. Okay. Wonderful, frequent irritation due to no playtime with friends. TV is the only attraction. They don't eat. Okay. So, as parents, we do have many challenges coming in the way we would like to parent our children. So, before आज से 10 साल के बच्चों पे कभी कभार हाथ उठाना सही है? Question mark. Okay. So kids are more advanced. Yeah, I agree to that, Mr. Taruna, Miss Taruna. Kids are quite advanced than us. Okay, so with all the input that you have given, should we start our session? Let us unleash the magic. Okay, so wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So what do you think is the role as a parent? you can keep on adding your inputs to the chat. या फिर बहुत लंबा है, then you can unmute yourself. You can use 30 seconds to answer this question. What according to you is a role as a parent? Yeah, are you all okay? Help the child go with models. Okay, support system. Wonderful. Nurturer and guide. Very good. Tuning in between parent child at part to influence our children. Yeah, so according to, as being a parent, and then being a parent, okay, to involve ourselves in intellectual and physical activities, to make a good human being, grow up a good citizen. Oh, fulfill basic needs, yes. Guiding and mentoring the child to become responsible for their action, to be a friend and understand their needs and support them. Shiba, pathfinder to the children. Okay, so as a parent, we do have, different needs, different wants and different requirements. In the same way, parenting का अपना एक image है. We take the responsibility as a parent. My role as a parent might be different with my children if I compare to you all. Do you agree? If you agree, just give a thumbs up. Right? So, हम लोग का definition and of a role as a parent, yes, it does changes. So, what are the different things that can happen? So, what are the different areas of our parenting? So, just to be clear on, to make it clear to everyone, today we are discussing about our role as a parent. Because now, because of the lockdown, all of us are at home. सब लोग घर पे हैं, बच्चे घर पे हैं. Maybe people who are staying along with your parents or in-laws. आप सबके लिए भी it becomes a very big challenge because you are dealing with 2 generations together, managing them both. तो इसमें बच्चों के साथ हम लोगों का बर्ताव या फिर उनके साथ interactions, उनके साथ time. This becomes very challenging because most of us are working from home. Both the parents are working from home, so it becomes a challenge for us. So today's session would be mostly concentrating on the role as a parent in this lockdown time, जब बच्चों को हम बाहर नहीं भेज सकते. Okay. So can you just tell me? Sorry. So these are the areas that generally we work on: the physical development, intellectual development, language development, social development. So we are not getting into the details of parenting. Is that okay? Because अगर हम लोग details of parenting में जाने लगेंगे, तो it will become a very, very huge part wherein I think someone is drawing something on this. That's a wonderful art, but I would appreciate if none of you do this. Thank you. So that is how. So if we are getting into physical development, intellectual development, language, social development, in sab mein bhi, there is one thing that is emotional development. And the way we react to certain situations is something we are going to.
आपका वीडियो भी बंद है, ऑडियो भी बंद है.
हेलो,
आपकी आवाज आ रही है क्या मेरे पास?
Ma'am, can we request everyone to switch off their videos and audios?
Can you please switch off your videos and audios, please? It's a kind request.
That will help us save bandwidth also. And then you will also not get disturbed.
Yeah. So,
please, everybody, please switch off the audio.
01.
Ma'am, I think you can do that. Mute everyone.
Yeah, I'll do that.
उसको चुप होने को कह रहे हैं.
जी.
So it becomes a very big challenge for all of us because हम लोग जो है, we are into different kind of situation which we are not used to at any point of time. कभी भी हमने ये सोचा भी नहीं था कि ऐसा कोई situation में हम लोग आ जाएंगे. So a role as a parent in general, if you take it as a definition, then it would be like जैसे building बनाने के लिए scaffolding वगैरह बनता है. You all agree, right? So scaffolding जैसे बनता है, parents role should be like that. हम लोगों को support देना है उनको, so that the children can build their own building. ठीक है, उसके ऊपर. So this we will act as a support system, but role as a parent has been taken in a very different way in different cultures. Western culture में अलग हो जाता है. As soon as the children are 13 to 16 years, उनको काफी independent बनाया जाता है. But in India, जब हम लोग देखते हैं, so even after the children have reached their 30s, 35s, 40s, 50s, उसके बाद भी parents उनको समझाने लगते हैं कि ऐसे करो, वैसे करो. So parenting is like a continuous process in India. And जब उनके भी बच्चों के बच्चे भी हो जाते, then also we feel कि नहीं, हम लोग का responsibility है उनका भी ध्यान रखना. Do you all agree to it? Can you just show thumbs up if you all agree? Okay, so shall we do our first activity for today? Are you all ready? So what are the thoughts? Just listen to the question first. The activity. What are the thoughts, beliefs, and emotions and behavior that you're modeling time in crisis? अभी के situation में, what is the behavior that you have shown? जैसे ही एक दिन suddenly आपको पता चला कि लॉकडाउन हो गया है, 21 दिन के लिए घर पे रहना है. So what were the instant reactions that you have shown? If you can just type it down in the chat, that would be really helpful to me. क्या instant reactions थे आप सबके? Panic, okay. और happy, okay. Ranjan Singh ji, very happy that you are locked down, okay. Oh, how to handle the naughty guy? Anxious, good for our safety, discussed on the pros and cons of the lockdown, planning for coming days, time together. Rajat Goyal, I think you're privately messaging me. If you can see your settings, that would be great. I won't be able to do. Pushpendra Singh, please, can you please mute your...
एक बार में 4 ही दिया
नहीं तो they see everyone.
सबसे लैपटॉप में हो रहा है.
Okay, uncertainty, happy to get new experience of, okay, wow, what will I do during the lockdown? Okay, will I get the family time? We'll get family time. What will I do during the lockdown? We can spend time with family. So wow, okay. ठीक है. So I'm just giving you the psychological perspective of what are the instant reactions that generally we have. So what was the sudden reaction? So it has been said that in these unfavorable situations, anxiety एक चीज है जो हम लोगों को तुरंत आ रही थी, because lot of uncertainty. क्या करेंगे, लॉकडाउन हो जाएगा तो क्या होगा, आगे क्या होगा, क्या फाइनेंशियली हम लोग फिर से सेटल हो पाएंगे या नहीं हो पाएंगे, कुछ असर करेगा क्या. So these are the different things that were coming in mind. Do you all agree? So that was the first thought, that first reaction, the symptoms that everyone must have seen. Okay, yes, right. Arrange basic amenities, yes, definitely. So these are the things that तुरंत anxiety, एक डर सा आ गया है हम लोगों में. The second thing is the depression. Depression किस चीज का है? Yeah, so if you can just respond. Depression is चीज का है. It is more of sadness because of finances, yes. And what are the other things which you felt sad about? Can you tell me? आपको sad लगा सुन के, किस चीज के वजह से आगे क्या होगा, उस uncertainty के लिए आपको sad लगा होगा. Sitting at home means depression. Okay, depressing. Rahul, yes. What happens to my life post this? Yes. Financial, definitely. और क्या क्या चीजें थी जो दिमाग में आ रही थी, जिस वजह से हमको डर भी लग रहा था, घबराहट भी हो रही थी और काफी डिप्रेस भी फील कर रहे थे. डेली वेज अर्नर्स हु सफर, यस, थिंकिंग पोस्ट लॉकडाउन, या मूवमेंट रेस्ट्रिक्शंस, बिजनेस इंटरप्शंस. How will manage both? Yes, Nausheen, definitely. Future. So this is all. हम लोग ये चीजें क्यों दिमाग में आती है? Because there was lot of uncertainty. बहुत सारी चीजें ऐसी थी जो हमको पता नहीं था कि आगे क्या होगा. Unprecedented. Yes, managing home, work and child together. घर पे कैसे रहेंगे हम लोग? ये तीन चीजें without maid and without any help around, without any support system. Multitasking, how are we going to do it? Right? उस चीज की वजह से तीसरा सिम्टम आ जाता है जिसका नाम है एंगर. ये चीजें क्यों हुई? लॉट ऑफ पीपल स्टार्टेड सेइंग कि चाइना की वजह से हुआ है, चाइना वालों को ये कर देना चाहिए, वो कर देना चाहिए. डू यू ऑल एग्री? सो आर देयर एनी एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ एंगर दैट यू हैव फेल्ट एट एनी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम? So what was the anger on? गुस्सा किस चीज के लिए था? What triggered your anger? घबराहट, sudden lockdown, no planning, yes. और क्या? Stupidity of humans, certainty due to not able to handle sudden changes, yes. Anger is not accepting reality. Payment stuck, yes. So anger आने की चीजें, anger on family because we were not comfortable with change. Fake news on social media, board examination getting disrupted without resources how to handle, inability schooling of kids, anxiety, yes. So now if you have observed the chat, हम सबको anger आया था, but not for the same reason, right? हर एक का, because we all come from different cultures, we all come from different lifestyles, right? So that is why. Acha, your daughter computer gyan. My daughter is out of India. Yeah, that surely is a very big fear, and then we feel what is happening and fake news going viral around. बिल्कुल सही. So anxiety जो है, depression, anger, these three are the main three symptoms which was, yeah, if you can just mute yourself because I'm sharing the screen, so I'll just try to. Okay, so feeling helpless, right? So these were the three symptoms जो बहुत सारे clients हमारे पास आ रहे हैं अभी. So I'm a working professional. So ये होने के नाते बहुत सारे लोग अभी आ रहे हैं. इन तीन चीजें major हैं. Because of the uncertainty, हमें पता नहीं है ऐसा क्यों हुआ है. And all these things do lead to stress, right? काफी सारा स्ट्रेस हो जाता है क्योंकि ये भी देखना पड़ता है कि घर में सामान रहेगा या नहीं रहेगा, सब्जियों का क्या हाल होगा, और विदाउट द सपोर्ट सिस्टम व्हाट आर वी गोइंग टू डू. सो ऑल दीज थिंग्स. So how to deal with stress as parents in current situation? As a parent, हम लोगों की responsibilities क्या है? Can anyone tell me what did you feel? मतलब responsibility क्या feel हुई आपको? Can you tell me? कैसी responsibility feel हुई आपको? Being responsible, keep kids safe, utilizing time in best way, how to engage my kids, to keep the house atmosphere as happy and living as we can, taking care to appropriately load model, own response to the situation, keeping kids occupied in some or the other constructive way, definitely how we can be safe. Getting them to healthy routines is a challenge. Yeah, I agree to it. That was a major concern that a lot of parents did have. Keep everybody happy. Child was happy seeing us around him for so many days, realized did not give him quality time during the normal course of life. Engage children in a constant managing kids in-laws together. Yes. So all these things were anyway, there. So there was a lot of stress in us for the first week because there was lack of acceptance. So it is generally said that this situation itself is negative. So it is okay to feel negative emotions just like anger, depression, या फिर stress. But usko ज़्यादा हो जाता है, that is when we start getting affected. Yes, to be safe from virus, following the guidelines. So let us just start and see कि हम लोग structure कैसे कर सकते हैं. How do we COVID-19 has taken away our daily work, home and school routines. This is hard for children, teenagers and for you. Making new routines can help, right? हम लोग new routine बनाने से it will be very helpful. Because अभी पता नहीं है इसके बाद after 14th also whether this lockdown will be there, whether it is going to continue or not. So एक different perspective of life अगर हम लोग बनाना start करते हैं, it becomes more helpful to us. So first thing is you get structured. Create flexible but consistent daily routines. First, I'm continuing with the session and I would be taking question answer session towards the end. I hope that's fine with everyone. So create a flexible but consistent daily routine. Iska matlab kya hai? Make a schedule for you and your children that has time for structured activities as well as free time. So this can help children feel more secure and better behaved. When they see that the parents are not concentrating on them, the major thing happens is they try to gain your attention. To grab your attention, they start acting, they start throwing tantrums towards you, they try to gain your attention so that you would say something to them. That is the first thing. Second thing is teach your children about keeping safe distances. Children or teenagers can help plan the routine for the day. It makes school timetable, children will follow it better. It is okay. You can also write letters and draw pictures to share with people. Put them outside your home for others to see. What happens is when we are teaching our children about what is the positive side of keeping safe distance from others, because nowadays it is so happening that we are not even allowed to go from one home to another. So it is very difficult for the parents whose kids are quite younger or the teenagers because they are used to going out and playing. And then you can reassure your child by talking about how you are keeping them safe. So listening to their suggestions and taking them seriously, because children are very curious. They would like to share. They would like to discuss a lot of things with you. So just appreciate whatever they are saying. Just listen to them and then tell them that, okay, this is a very good suggestion. So let us start doing this. And then if not, then even tell them how can they change and then do the same activity. So the third one is, how can you are a model for your child's behavior? So initially when, when this lockdown was, hello, are you, yes. So initially when this lockdown has been announced, there was a lot of panic from our side, a lot of negative behavior from our side. So even the children must have seen it, children must have felt it. What is happening? What is this uncertainty? I agree that all of us were in stress. But do you agree if I say that children handle the stress in a very different way? Do you all agree to it? And can you tell me how do the children handle the stress? What are the things that they do to handle stress? If you can type it down in the chat, that would be really great. They sit alone? Yes. They share it openly with friends, parents? Yes. Yes. To their loved ones, social media? Definitely. They try to stick on to TV. They talk to special friends. They become cranky. They make drawings, they play, they get annoyed, draw pictures. Yes. So there are different ways that the child handles stress. They play carom board by watching cartoons, become silent, they get frustrated. Yes, there are a lot of negative and positive behaviors that they show. So can we just see whether to understand why and how can we actually align them with the situation? Would you like to see? Oh, withdrawn. Yes, engages himself in writing, scribbling. Which age group is difficult to handle in these times? Yeah, I'll be taking your question. So, mostly the child, age group of 1 to 10 is very difficult because these children are used to going out, playing in the corridors or going down and playing. So it is very difficult for them to engage at home. So we need to think of different activities which we'll be looking, which we'll be getting to there. So how to deal with stress as parents? First thing is set aside time to spend with each child. So if you're having only child, then your whole focus is on them. But if you're having 2 children and your in-laws or parents at home, it becomes difficult for you to manage them. So set aside some time to spend with each children. It can be just, yeah. Can you please mute your audio? Thank you. So set aside some time. It can be for just 20 minutes or longer. It's up to us. It can be at the same time each day, so children or teenagers can look forward to it. What happens is when we are giving attention to them on a specific time, we are, whenever you're having a chat with your online colleagues or colleagues online, I think someone, please, if you can just mute yourself, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Am I clear now? Am I audible? Okay. So set aside time to spend with your child. It can be for just 20 minutes or longer, because in between, if you just take a break from whatever you're doing and then getting up from your chair and then having little conversation with your children of what are they doing, what are the activities that they can do together. So, talking in this way actually makes them feel comfortable. Your presence physically in home is anyway good, but your presence with them, your physical touch is what they are looking for if we are talking about smaller kids. Next is ask your child what they would like to do. Choosing, building their self-confidence. If they want to do something that isn't okay with physical distancing, then this is a chance to talk with them about this. They might say, "Mujhe bahar jaake khelna hai. I would like to go out and play." So explaining them about it is absolutely fine. You don't have to yell at them or you don't have to shout at them and then say anything. Next is switch off the TV and phone with a virus-free time. So what happens is when you are switching off the TV, you yourself are, with them. You can have a nice conversation with them. You can play nice board games with them, or you can do some painting. You can do pottery. There are hundreds of things that you all can do together. So ideas with your younger children is read a book or look at pictures, go for a walk. So going for a walk is very interesting, which I have introduced as mindfulness walk in the home itself. So if your house is tiled, there are tiles. You can ask your child, and along with your child, you can just start counting the tiles and then walk along with them. That becomes mindfulness walk. So at least there is one innovative activity that you can do. I'm sure being parents, you must have thought of hundreds of things. So this is one of the things that you can add. So dance to music or sing songs. I think you can do that. Do you all agree? Dancing and singing with the kids. So if you can just type it in the chat box, that would be great. So I'll at least know all of you are present. Great. So doing a chore together, make cleaning and cooking a game, help with schoolwork. Now that online classes have started, so you can help them with the schoolwork also. So you can spend ample time with them. Now the challenge comes when it comes to the teenagers, because teenagers, they themselves are so bored sitting at home, and then it is totally the television time, or they are on their mobile talking to their friends, having chat, clipped up to Instagram. So you can, in the meantime, just take 10 minutes of time. Don't disturb them when they are engrossed in doing something else, but you can talk about something they like sports, music, celebrities, friends, and then exercise together to their favorite music. So can you all give any other suggestions on how to deal stress as parents? Apart from these, are there any other activities that you would like to suggest? So it becomes it'll be helpful for all the participants. And we can make a list of things that we can do together with our children. Can you just try? Yes. Storytelling, yes. Excellent. Gardening. I make my children create new videos and post in blogs. Playing games, that is what I do. We do yoga together, ask them to help on daily chores. Learning social media from them. I do drawing, okay, house cleaning. Excellent, excellent. Study with them, involving them in doing chores, tidying their rooms without time limit, coloring, new words. Wonderful. So these are the different activities that you can do along with them. So how do we manage their behavior? So can you tell me, how do we manage their behavior? So allowing them to cook, yes. So whenever they are cranky, redirect them to doing something which interests them. Never yell at them. Next is take a pause. So whenever you feel that you are not able to manage them, take a pause, drink some water, just go into the other room. We need to satisfy what they say or do. Yes, yes. Ruxar, I agree to it. So whenever you feel that you're getting overstressed, then just take a pause, go into the other room, think for once, because you need to understand that we need to appreciate them, because it is very difficult to keep them inside the house, engage them inside the house, handling everything, right? So just take a pause and then understand them first. So use consequences. So whenever we say that use consequences, consequences help, teach our children the responsibility of what they do. They also allow discipline, that is control. This is more effective than hitting or shouting. Yes, we need to understand them. Why are they doing that? Give your child a choice to follow your instructions before giving them the consequences. Matlab, just telling them you're a small kid, you're not supposed to talk like this, you're not supposed to do like this. Why are you disturbing me in between everything? So these things, they do not understand, because for them, they are locked in the home doing nothing and they don't understand what to do. So you parents are only people who can actually engage them. Right? So once the consequence is over, give your child a chance to do something good and praise them. So once you start praising them, what happens is they start showing the same behavior again and again. So get real. So don't you yourself, when we hear for the news from morning till night, we are on WhatsApp, we are discussing same about COVID-19, how dangerous it can be. So when we are discussing these things, the children form a fantasy world in their mind. So that fantasy world is very dangerous. Very difficult to make 3-year-old understand that we have work for something. They want your attention all the time. Yes. So that is why you need to engage them. So engaging does mean while doing your work, maybe you can use some blocks or something in, beside you, just putting 2 blocks and then asking them, now you put 5. That would actually help. Right? So get real. So now you need to understand when they make their fantasy world in their mind about the present situation, their self-confidence becomes low. Their self-esteem becomes low because they are not certain about what the outer world. So better be cautious. Just think of what are the facts, what are the scientific facts which have been shown. Just don't go with the flow of WhatsApp messages or multiple news channels. So there are a lot of stories going around, so you can motivate them. Like you can talk about the story of a doctor who has been helping, or a social worker who has been doing a great job, or people, the catering people who are coming out and then helping out people. So people who are, supplying food to the needy, to the daily wages for free. So there are hundreds of stories which you can discuss with your children rather than COVID-19 and how dangerous it is. Next is, let us do the second activity. Are you all with me? So what are the skills that children will need in their future? Can you just list it down? For example, cooking, speaking English, reading, etc. Clay work for small children? Like, yes, definitely. So now, what are the skills that children will need in their future? Make a list, make a plan to help them learn. So now if you can just write down what are the skills that are required for children, what are the skills that according to you are important for the children? Motor skills, reflective skills, communication skills, thinking. Wonderful. I'm really very happy with your responses. Collaborative learning, being empathetic, decision making, understanding, emotional intelligence based on their age, critical thinking, interpersonal things, accepting people, empathy, listening, public speaking, grooming, hygiene. So now, do you see there are hundreds of skills that the children are, that the children require. So now you tell me, don't we have a lot of time now in our hands so that we can concentrate in building those skills for the kids? So for some people, it is life skills. For some people, it is conflict resolution. Some people, it is creativity. For some people, it is communication. There are hundreds of online resources available for us which can help in developing the skills in our kids. So that is how we can manage them. We can be very productive in these 21 days. So almost like we are done with 13 days already, 13, 14 days. So even this 10 days is not less. You still have so much of time to work with your kids in a very healthy way. So we are talking about parent self-regulation skills become an example for the children, and in turn they will help the children learn to manage their emotions. So say the behavior you want to see. So when you display a certain behavior, that is what they're going to learn. You must have been with, you must have displayed some behavior which you must have seen with your parents. Do you all agree? All of us do. So because we see and learn, we saw and learned, right? Yes. So it's all in the delivery. It is the way that you are talking to your children. It is the way you are asking them to do. It is the way you are asking them to behave in a certain way. Because if you shout, they're not going to understand anything. They're like, if it's a small kid, he will not understand. If it's a teenager, it is going to be a big fight at home because they say, Acha, these people do not understand me, right? So it is more of how it has to be delivered. Then praise your child when they are behaving well. So this becomes a repetitive behavior for them if you're continuously praising them. Again, get real, help your teens stay connected. So whenever we are saying help your teen, so teenage is the age when they are like in a state wherein they think that they know everything, but there are hundreds of things that they don't know. So they try to display a behavior in being independent, but they are still dependent on us. So that is why please be connected with your teens. try to understand their frustration or the situation which is going on in their mind and the lack of social connectivity that they are having right now. So, introducing COVID to children, this is a very, very critical place wherein we see that what are the things that we can do. Introducing COVID in a very positive way is very much important because children should know what it is and how to deal with it. Do you all agree to it? Yes. So why is it important? Can you tell me why is it important to talk about COVID-19 to the children? Why should we actually tell them? क्यों बताना है? Why should we even talk about COVID-19 and this illness and everyone? They should know why we are in such a situation. Yes, definitely. And to give confidence. Yes. Any more responses? So even they can be aware. Yes, to stay protected. Eliminate fear. Definitely. Be prepared. Yes. To make them aware about current situation, clear doubts. They should be informed about the environment. So what happens is there is a lot of uncertainty in their mind. Teach do's and don'ts. What changes can come in life uninformed. Importance of hygiene, right? To be safe and follow guidelines beside our eyes. So what happens is the preparation or the training that we are going to give right now or the information that we are going to give right now is the thing that is going to be there with them for a lifetime. Then whatever situation in later date also, if they tend to get any certain situation which they need to handle, or is there a sudden change in everything, they'll be confident enough to face the future. So once we start inculcating good habits in them, you can be more open and listen to them first. What is their idea of COVID-19? What are they understanding? Then you can tell them, what is it actually? Then be very honest when you're telling them. Always answer the question truthfully. Think about how old your child is and how much they can understand. You can just draw the information. That will be fun to younger kids. You can ask them to draw whatever they are feeling or whatever they understand about COVID. So there are people who are, there are children who actually draw this COVID, virus picture, and then they draw a man or a person beside it and then say, this is dangerous. So you can actually understand the state of mind of your kid of what his understanding is. Next is be supportive. The child may be scared or confused. Give them space. Yeah, if you can just mute yourself. Someone has unmuted themselves. I'll really appreciate. Thank you so much. So your child may be scared or confused, right? Give them space to share how they are feeling and let them know you are there for them. So they will start feeling secure. Excuse me, if you can just. I don't know who muted themselves.
सुनिए तो सही देखिए पेरेंट्स के लिए जी पेरेंट्स आती है ना देख भी सकते हैं.
Yeah, I request everyone to please mute. Too much of information about COVID is not good. They will become inquisitive and research more. Get incorrect info, not recommended. Yes. So, see, that is why we are saying to share the facts. If you go to www.who.int, the exact information, including the numbers, are given in it. First, you update yourself so that you can update your children. Right? So when you are confident enough of knowing the numbers. So, Elroy, can you just mute them?
Mute because I don't have mute. Participants, mute.
Yeah, participants, please, I request you to mute yourselves.
Anuradha ma'am, you can go to participants and at the bottom you'll have mute all as an option.
Just mute me.
You can mute all.
So here it's not there. Okay, so I'll just continue with the session. So anyway, we are coming towards the end. Gautam Kumar ji, please mute your mic. Thank you so much. Thank you. So be very supportive of, and telling them that you are there for them. Next is, it is okay if you are not knowing the answers. It is okay not to know the answers. You can tell them, Acha beta, is this what you have heard? That is fine. I'll surely get back to you. Or ask them to sit with you and search for the answer. So the relevant websites that you can get the facts or scientific findings of coronavirus is UNICEF or World Health Organization. So please go to those sites and then you can find out everything. There are a lot of stories going around. So please, you don't believe them and then start sharing the same with your children. They become, they get confused because hundreds of stories together and there is no positive outcome of it. So that is why whenever you're sharing a story, look for stories which are more positive, or the things that you can share with them are how people are getting cured. So the scientific facts are, out of 100%, 85% people, till now in India, if you're talking about India, 85% people have not got affected. Maximum percentage we're taking is 15%. So in that 15%, still, though the medicine has not yet been found, but it is still curable with proper care. So a lot of people have been home quarantined. Most of them have been admitted to hospitals. So out of that, there is only 2% people who are dying, and those people are the people who are having, health issues right before also. But people who are vulnerable, that people like old people who are having diabetes, high blood pressure, and any other health concern, or very small kids whose immunity has still not been built. So first, you make it very clear for yourself what are the facts, right? So explain the COVID-19 has nothing to do with the way someone looks, where they are from, or what language they speak. Tell your children that we can be compassionate to people who are sick and those who are caring for them. Look for stories of people who are working to stop the outbreak and are caring for sick people. That actually motivates them, and then they might take one of the people as a role model and they would like to work towards the goal. Next, end on a good note. So whenever you're sharing something, check to see if your child is okay. Remind them that you care and that they can talk to you anytime. Then do some fun together, right? So now coming to the end of the session, just to let you know that, you're not alone. You people are not alone. All of us are sailing in the same boat. Only the stress levels or the conditions at home are so different from each other that we are trying to tackle them in different ways. So for us, people who are having a small house and then 7 to 8 people staying in there, it is all the more stressful because without the support system and working from home, it becomes very difficult. So then just take a break and listen to yourself and your kids. So yes, very difficult. Great is educations for your input. So are there any inputs that you would like to give here? So when I say take a break, what are the type of breaks that you would like to take? So what is a break according to you? How would you like to de-stress yourself? Break from stress? Meditation? Yes. So just assume that you're in a very chaotic situation and you really would like to get out of it. Yes, reading, draw, rest, sing, exercise. Positive thinking, yoga. Sleeping, wonderful, Sheba. Volunteer in the community for essential work, yes. Change activity, meditation, yes, meditation, Nilesh ji. Change activity, Anand ji, yes, definitely. Me time, drawing, music, comedy clipping, focus on breathe, yes. So there are hundreds of activities that we can do. To stand in a balcony and be with nature, yes. Little bit change in lifestyle, definitely we can work on our lifestyle. Hobbies, yes. Feed the stray animals, yes. Put the music on and start dancing, yes, Rebecca, I do agree to it. That really helps, I agree. To just give time to my kids, Nosheen, yes, hobby work. So everyone has a different unique way of de-stressing ourselves, gardening. So just try to find out what is the way that you de-stress yourself. So now we'll just do one last activity, which is called as 1 minute relaxation activity. Are you all with me? Yes, Tulasi, playing with pets and laugh heartily. So let us do this, activity, which is called as 1 minute relaxation activity that you can do whenever you're feeling stressed or worried. Are you all with me?
Yes.
Wonderful. So can you all just mute your this thing and then close your eyes? All of you can switch on your videos so I can just have a good look of, whether you've closed your eyes or not. Wonderful. So if you can just, yes, switch on your videos and then concentrate on your breathing. Just close your eyes. Yes, please close your eyes. Vikas, Pune, Vikas ji, can you please mute your microphone? NNP, can you please mute your microphone? Yes. So just close your eyes. Concentrate on your breathing. Find a comfortable sitting position, your feet flat on the floor, your hands resting in your laps. Or you can just, fold your legs and then keep your hands on your thighs, open palm. Just ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? What am I thinking right now? Notice your thoughts. Notice if they are negative or positive. Notice how you feel emotionally. Notice if you're feeling happy or not. Notice how your body feels. Notice anything that is, are you feeling still, a stress or tense? You're feeling tense in your mind or in your body. Is there any stress that you're feeling in your body? Next, focus on your breath. Listen to your breath as it goes in and out. So Vikas Bongirwar, please, can you please mute your audio? Thank you so much. You can put a hand on your stomach and feel it rise and fall with each breath. You may want to say to yourself, it's okay, whatever it is, I am okay. I'm absolutely fine. Then just listen to your breath for a while. Be mindful about whatever sounds you're able to hear throughout, from your room. Think, do I feel different at all? Just reflect on your feelings. Start reflecting on your feelings. How are you feeling? So this is called as 1 minute, meditation which actually helps us in revisiting, reflecting on our thoughts. Because all of us are stuck at homes right now with our children. But if emotionally we can manage ourselves, we can regulate our emotions, don't you think we'll be able to manage our kids? You can unmute yourself and then you all can start giving answers. Anyone would like?
Yeah, certainly we can manage our kids.
Right. So do you think emotions do play a very important role in managing kids is what is the challenge right now? So whether there are things that we can do so that we can manage ourselves and the kids together at home? Right? So anyone would like to comment?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Yes, Tulsi ji.
Yes, very much, ma. It's rightly managing our own emotions, and we are not creating the stress for the children itself. I think saves a lot of time and energy.
Yeah, definitely. So any other person, any questions you have so that I can, take the question answer session now? So the last thing that we have done is called a pause button according to me. So whenever we are like, if you can just assume yourself that, there is a pressure cooker. So pressure cooker is our body and our emotions are the steam which come out of it. So whether the flame is low or high, it doesn't matter. And as soon as you switch it off and then you try to take out the whistle out, what happens? It'll blast. So contain your emotions, wait for a while, take a pause button, let the cooker to settle down, and then you can take out the whistle so that, the steam can be released in a very productive way. Agree?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful. So if you can manage your emotion, you can manage anything. Yes, Rahul ji. Definitely. So are there any questions coming up for me? No questions? Good to go?
Yes.
Thank you so much everyone for attending this session, and I hope it was helpful to you all.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am.
Yeah.
Another ma'am.
Yes, Nileshi.
Yeah, I have one question.
Yes, please.
Always we are thinking like managing our children is a big task. So I feel it's not a task actually.
Yes.
If you feel like it's a task or it's a responsibility, then it's becoming difficult. If you think like it's my part of life,
yes,
and I'm going to enjoy all these things, then it's good become so easy.
Yes. So as you enjoy your job and your career, so in the same way, if you don't think your children as your, a separate responsibility, then sure you're going to have a lot of fun with them, because if they're younger kids, they are only looking for your attention. And if they're elder children, they are looking a friend in you.
Yeah.
So if we can just manage with both the roles together, and our parenting is going to be wonderful. So we're going to have a lot of memories, create a lot of memories for our children too. Right. Thank you so much, Nilesh ji.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Yes, sorry.
Ma'am, what I am thinking, there has to be some involvement.
Yes.
Whether it is involvement related to somebody, or it is related to children, or it is related to students or something. If the person is involved closely, definitely he would not be only enjoying, but also he would be getting the solutions as well.
Definitely, Anshuman ji. That is what, because once we start, so the techniques and all, whatever we have been discussing today, is more of how involved you can be with your children. Because see, as everyone says that, same size doesn't fit all. So if I say, Acha, you need to do drawing with your children, it might not be feasible for you and your child might not be interested in doing it. So the activities that we have done are more of how can we engage our children? Because they based on their interest, right? So thank you so much, Anshuman ji.
I have to say one more thing, ma'am.
Yes, Sanjeev ji.
Ma'am, I think at times we have to become child of the same age of our kids to understand them and to be more, honestly involved with them so that they can take us as their friend. So sometimes it's better to become a child also with them,
Yeah.
not
And
like a parents.
right, exactly. We should never kill our inner child, right? So all of us are
Yeah.
children still. You know, when we meet our friends or some colleagues who are like quite close to us, all the childishness does come out of us. Why don't we just try it with our children?
Yeah.
Right.
And
So
they listen to us also.
they literally love you and then enjoy doing that.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Sanjeev ji.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Anuradha ji. It was awesome, and I felt like mindfulness, you can bring it anywhere and everywhere. So thank you so much for the beautiful session.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tulsi ji. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing, ma'am. It's really been very nice.
Thank you, Anshuman ji.
Thanks. Take care, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you, and happy lockdown.
Yeah, of course. Happy lockdown. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you very much,
everybody.
Anuradha.
Chalo, thank you, ma'am. Bye bye.
Yes, thank you, Nilesh ji. Bye bye.
So in case anyone would like to get in touch with Miss Anuradha, the number details are put up on the screen. If you would like to get messages, please do connect with my number. Hello.
Yeah, I'm conducting a workshop on parenting on 25th of April. So if anyone is interested in going ahead with the parenting workshop or would like to attend it, can message me on this number 9867221338 or connect with Elroy and then get back to me. Thank you so much for all your comments. Though I could not address everyone, but thank you so much for attending it.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was an amazing session that I've attended. It's for the first time that I've attended a parenting session, and it was very, very fruitful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, one and all. Please feel free to pass your feedback or mail me or message me, whatever you feel. What is your experience of the learning hour? It will only encourage us to bring you more and more such subject matter experts. So thank you very much, Ms. Anuradha.
Thank you, Elroy.
Yes.